hopefully Greer is changing the trend and bringing some common sense to football and GMs. The only quarterback that should be the highest paid and making $50 million is Patrick Mahomes. Oscar, let's address let's start off with one of the things that we let's bring it full circle. You know how Chino's a little fan bitch of today's college basketball, and he got all insulted about today's college basketball because, it's impossible for, basketball of the past to be better. You know what I'm saying? So I want you Dolphins out there to stop getting emotional about all of this. And I want you to understand what's really going on. Okay? This is negotiations. These things happen. And there's a disagreement at this point. And I'm speculating that the Trevor Lawrence deal kind of put a wrinkle in all of this. And they started to ask for more money. And you think about it, Tua's put up better numbers than Trevor Lawrence. Right? So that's why they have their stance and the Dolphins have their stance. And the problem I see with so many of you is you're choosing to take a side and then get all emotional about it. When I can understand you trying to, not choose a side, but understand more one side than the other. But choosing doesn't help you. Because in the end, Tua's going to sign a contract one way or another. This is the only team that was willing to take him at number 5 overall. When many of you out there didn't want him, still don't want him. And they're the ones that, especially the front office, because it wasn't Flores and the ownership. Okay, they had other plans, but Greer, McKenzie, and Allen drafted Tua, believed in Tua, and then said very intelligently, let's build around Tua. And they went and found a coach finally. They got the players. So they have done everything to cater around the quarterback in an intelligent way. I can't say everybody's going to do that because I can't tell you that everybody's intelligent in this league. And then the other thing that has developed over the last couple of years now that Greer is really in charge. When Gase and Tannenbaum were here, anybody that includes Greer in charge during that time is wrong. Okay? This is his 6th year going in as in charge. 5 full years. 3 with Flo and 2 now with McDaniel now going into the 3rd year. Okay? So he's been in charge for 5 full years, now going into 6. During that time, he has had several contracts where he's had to sign, and most all of them, when he ends up signing them, we end up going, wow, he didn't get railroaded. It was like, okay. So if you know that they're not frugal, they're shrewd with their negotiations. It doesn't matter who you are. They're not just going to bend over backwards and write you out a blank check. They're going to try to protect themselves. So is that going to be an easy job? No, because the agents always wanted to be on there. It's kind of like what you watch when you watch tonight and you watch the people, lots of you out there, that you choose your little red or you choose your little blue. And then you fight amongst each other thinking that one is better than the other and all that kind of crap. And they're both garbage and they're both taking us down and all that kind of stuff. Well, this is going to just take you down. Because in the end, this is negotiations. And so what you got to feel as a fan is they control his ass for 3 years. He's not going anywhere. And what's he going to do? Hold out from the team that believed in him off of hip surgery? What's he going to do? Tell the world that he demands more money and deserves it when he knows the repercussions of everything that he does? No, he's not going to do any of that. Who are we kidding here? So in the end, I don't know why Tua will get his money. The Dolphins will get a fair deal because that's what they do with Jackson. That's what they do with Aaron Brewer, because if he's a successful center, I believe it's under 7 million, right? I believe, right? Or right at 7 million, right? Like, that's stupid. Austin Jackson, that's stupid. The Waddle deal was, oh my God, remember the shit that was all after Devontae Smith? Everybody panicking. Oh my God, the world's on fire. And then after they get the deal done, and they're going to get it done at their pace, they're going to get it done the way they need to get it done. And they're probably telling Tua and his agent, yo, dude, we're going to offer you a fair deal, but we're not out here to go crazy. Don't you see what we're doing? Did you see us bring Jalen Ramsey? Did you see we added Odell Beckham? Did you see we added Jalen Wright? Did you see we went and drafted 2 more defensive ends and signed one in free agency because we have 2 defensive ends, injured? Did you see that, by the way? Did you see we got a new corner in Fuller who's much better than X? We're building a team. We went and drafted and signed 800 slot receivers because we're going to develop another one. So they're looking around going, they cater to us. They believe in us. They're willing to give us a great contract, and they're building the right team around us. What are they going to do? Shit on that? Give me a break, dude. So stop your choosing sides. Stop getting emotional about either one. Okay? Go enjoy your summer. Relax. It'll get done. Let the media, let the writers write the drama and the sensationalism. This is right up their alley. But in the end, what is Tua going to do? What? Give me a break, dude. Okay? No team has believed in him, drafted him, went through the concussions, and still believed in him. Kiss my ass. Tua has zero leverage here. This is horrible PR if he wants to cross that bridge. Okay? So, haggle over whatever, or try to get an extra million or 2 or 3, whatever. And I'm sure the Dolphins will cave in and give a little bit more, but I'm sure they don't want to give in to whatever crazy number they're asking for, because they're like, no, we have a team to build and we have a vision, and this is it. And we're not spending all our money in one position. In Jacksonville, they have to do that. In Miami, think about it, bro. You know how many quarterbacks would be lined up to want to play here? So, let's cut through the bullshit. What do you got?
So the contract was 3 years, 21 million, 10.25 guaranteed. The cap hit this year is 1.125 because he got a 5 million signing bonus. Then it's 6.4.
Right.
So
yeah,
under 7.
It's ridiculous. They got a running back that scored 20 touchdowns, and here's $2 million. Right? I think it's like $2 or $3 million or some shit like that they're paying him. I mean, come on, man. It's just, this is what they do. Why are you surprised? They're probably paying Jonnu Smith. I think it's a very reasonable contract. Chris Greer and Shore and McKenzie and Allen. I keep telling you guys, this is one of the best front offices in the NFL, and they continue to do it. And part of being a great front office is that you got to be able to manage the money the right way too at the same time. And you got to give your team flexibility. And you cannot overcommit to a whole bunch of different players. And And especially in this position, you've got to be very careful. So that's what's going on. What is it?
His cap hit this season will be 1.2 million because he got a 2 million, so they gave him 2 million signing bonus, and then next year it'll be 2.4.
And what was it the year before, this past year, when he scored 20 touchdowns?
Oh, less than that because they gave him they extended him. So
well, but what was it? It has it in the bottom. If you look at the bottom in the past years, it'll have it.
2022 he was 2.5.
2023
must have passed 2023. 2023, 2024 he was 2.8. He had signed a 2-year 5.6.
That's just stupid, bro. That's just stupid. That's ridiculous. And is Mostert going to get all these carries and play like this in other offenses? What's the answer to that one, ladies and gentlemen? No. And he knows that. So it's up to you now. Waddle knows it too. I just think this is the agent and working, trying to do it, fighting for his client like he should. But I just think there's too much bickering amongst fans, and you're too worried about something that is going to get done, bro.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.